Hey, what's going on, folks? It is Rob, and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a brand new movie haul, and it will be a Hamilton book edition. If you haven't seen my first one, definitely check it out. Now, I think what happened here is Hamilton book separated my orders because I ordered a lot. So if you haven't seen my first video, it has quite a few titles, and it actually came in a pretty decent sized box, but this one is a lot bigger. So, yeah, I think there's 24 titles in this one. I'm really excited to show you guys what I picked up. I have a lot more DVDs here than Blu-rays, but that's because a lot of these are just films that are either not on Blu-ray or films that I thought were interesting. Like I have Scream Factory, Blue Underground, Severin Films, just a lot here. So hope you guys enjoy this movie haul. Let's get started with the Blu-rays first. Here we have Curse 3, Blood Sacrifice on Blu-ray. This has Christopher Lee in it. I think this came out in 91? Yes, 91, I was right. And this is by Scorpion releasing. So really happy to find this on Blu-ray. And it was only, I think, $4.95, maybe $5.95 on Hamilton Books. So the next one I got is the Witches remake or reboot, or however you want to say it. Now, this one was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who did the Back to the Future movies. And I thought it was just okay. I only saw this movie one time. I'm sorry, nothing can beat the original one with Angelica Houston. I have very fond memories of that as a kid, being scared, and it really pushes the envelope a little bit. This one I didn't feel like it did at all. In fact, I thought it was a little bit more cheesy and watered down. Anne Hathaway actually did a pretty decent job, and Octavia Spencer I do like. So, I mean, I don't know. It was so right. But I do want to watch it again. So I got it here on Blu-ray. It actually came with a slipcover. I was really surprised by that. So next one I got is the Best of WCW. This is the Clash of the Champions. Yeah, Clash of the Champions. 2-disc set here on Blu-ray. It has over 20 unforgettable matches from the WCW. And I love the WCW. It's a pastime that I used to just adore. Back when pay-per-views were a thing, I always look forward to getting a WCW pay-per-view. One, in fact, was Kevin Nash versus Goldberg. That was a huge thing, and Kevin Nash actually won that match. He powerbombed Goldberg and beat him. That's when Goldberg was unstoppable. But this also has other matches, like exclusive Blu-ray matches. So that's really cool. Yeah, pretty cool wrestling Blu-ray there. Now, a couple steel books. I got Journey 2, The Mysterious Island. This is the second movie to Journey of the Center of the Earth with Brendan Fraser, which I really like. I like the Brendan Fraser version. I also have the steelbook of that with, on Blu-ray. Now, this is the steelbook Blu-ray for the second movie, so I have both of them now on Blu-ray steelbook. It's a very nice, glossy steelbook. And when it comes to The Rock, I think this is it's a fun movie. That's all it is. It's fun. The other steelbook I picked up is Green Lantern, and I know Ryan Reynolds always likes to make fun of this, but I actually think this movie is decent. I wouldn't be too hard on it. I think people are actually too hard on it, but it's the Blu-ray steelbook of Green Lantern. I think this is the extended cut. Yes, it is. It is the extended cut of Green Lantern. So I actually think they did a good job for what they had. I mean, Green Lantern is a very complex character, so I don't know. I thought he did a really good job as Hal Jordan. So the last Blu-ray picked up from RLJ Pictures, which is I have a lot from them. Movie I've never seen with Kevin Bacon, and it is Quicksilver here on Blu-ray. Now this came out in '86. Wow. I've never seen this. Jamie Gertz is in this. She was in Twister. Um, but yeah, I do like Kevin Bacon a lot. So yeah, Quicksilver. All right, that does it for the Blu-rays. Let's get started here on the DVDs. The first one here is from IFC Midnight, and it is Dario Argento's Dracula. Yes, so it's Rutger Hauer as Van Helsing. I saw this for, I think it was $4.95, and I was like, dude, I gotta get it. So, because I didn't have this in my collection. So, look at that, dude. Look at her. Now that is, I don't. If that's not hot, I don't know what is. Look at her. Holy shit. Next one was on sale for $1.95. I've never even heard of it, and it's a Scream Factory title on DVD, and it is Come True. Like I said, never heard of this one, but it looks really cool, and I don't really know any of the people that are starring in this, but it's Scream Factory nonetheless. The next one by Devilworks. Here we have Medusa, and it is Beauty is the Beast. This looks really interesting with this girl who's like Medusa, I guess. It almost seems like it's a modern day take on Medusa. I always thought the character of Medusa was really cool. How like she should, seduces men, and like if you look at her, she will turn you to stone and stuff. All right, next up we have H.P. Lovecraft's The Deep Ones, which I've never seen, but I've heard good things about it. It comes with a slipcover and everything, so got that pretty cheap. Next up is a movie I definitely haven't heard of, and it is Fear Farm, with farm spelled P-H-A-R-M. Either the people who thought of the title were stupid, or it's just a clever way of saying farm. But anyway, yeah, it looks cool. It's a horror film, guy with a chainsaw, pretty awesome. Next to our Severin releasing titles, here we have Cannibal Man. I've been eyeing this for a while now. Now, it came out in 1972, and it looks like there's a lot of good practical effects. A lot of good practical effects on this one. Right there, he's like cutting her neck and everything. That's pretty awesome. So, yeah, Cannibal Man. Next up is Beyond Darkness. Yeah, this one it came out in 1990. Beyond Darkness. Pretty cool. I love Severin. I have tons of Severin releasings. Yeah, just Severin is a great company. All right, next up, I used to have this a long time ago, but man, this came with a slipcover. Mine did not have one. I think this is one that got damaged in the move, and it is The Reaping with Hilary Swank. And the little girl is Anna Sophia Robb, I believe. That girl was in Soul Surfer, and she was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She was the girl with the gum that always chews the gum, and she sticks it behind her ear. That's her. So next up, we have Judy Geeson in A Candle for the Devil. Never seen this one, but it is a 70s film, I believe. I've heard of it. Is it 70s? Yes, 73. Now, it's by Scorpion Releasing, so another Scorpion Releasing movie. Looks pretty awesome. I love 70s horror films. Now, Adrian Lyne is probably one of my favorite directors. He did Fatal Attraction. He did Unfaithful, Flashdance. He did a lot of good movies, and this is one that I remember seeing one time, and I really liked it, and I really need to watch it again. And it is Jacob's Ladder. Like I said, it was directed by Adrian Lyne. The guy has a really good track record. got this really cheap. So, all right. The next one is Battle of the Amazons. Hell hath no fury like 10,000 women. Hell yeah. I think this was in the 70s as well, 73. A lot of titles in 73. Never seen this film, but it looks interesting. Is Wonder Woman there? I don't know. Next up, we have a Blue Underground DVD title, Mountain of the Cannibal God. This one is 1978. Basically, yeah, the great year for horror. But this one looks like it's probably... Okay, so this one says it's uncut and uncensored. So, by Blue Underground. Next up, we have Splice. Now, I've seen this movie, I think, 2 or 3 times in my life, and I thought it was actually kind of weird. But it's got Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley, who was in... Sarah Polley was in the Dawn of the Dead remake. And then I think she won some kind of award for being like a director or a producer or something. I think she does a lot more of that now than she does acting. But this one was just weird. Like they experiment on this like creature that turns into like half creature, half human, and like Adrian Brody, they like keep her out in the barn, this thing, and then Adrian Brody just goes out there and has sex with her with this thing, and it's like female, and then it turns male, and then it has sex with Sarah Polley's character. I'm just like, what's going on? This movie's just weird. It's just weird. It's like this thing with like chicken legs and this tail. I don't know. Okay, next up is the Ultimate Edition, unrated director's cut of Basic Instinct. I mean, we've all seen this movie. Michael Douglas. This is probably one of my favorite Michael Douglas films, as well as Sharon Stone. Everyone, knows about this one. But yeah, this one has a lot of features on it. And it's also the, unrated director's cut. So, you get to see a lot more. Next two are Jennifer Lawrence films. I finally picked up Red Sparrow. I've only seen clips of this movie, and I do want to watch the whole thing here, so now I get to. I heard it's pretty good. Next up is Mother. Here's the thing on Mother. I saw this in the theater, and I understood what they were going for. There's a lot of foreshadowing and a lot of there's like a hidden message within everything they do in this movie. It's an art form for what they try to do here. I don't know. I must have been in a bad mood when I saw this in theater, because I ended up being like, this movie was shit. After rewatching some of the scenes like on YouTube, I started to... When did this come out? I don't remember when it came out. 2017. I started watching some clips on YouTube, I think around 2021. And I started, thinking like, maybe I was too hard on this film, because some of those scenes were actually done really well. And the acting is actually so well done in this movie. Even like Jennifer Lawrence herself. So I understood the message here. So I'm going to give it another shot. And I know there's probably a lot of people who don't understand this, like what they were going for, but I mean, it's really not hard once you are invested. Next up is, now this is a Kino Lorber title, and I didn't even know it. Kino Lorber, love Kino Lorber, and this one has John Ritter, and it is The Comeback Kid. I think I've seen bits and pieces of this movie, but it came out in 1980, and I love John Ritter. Rest in peace, John Ritter. It's too bad that we had to lose a fantastic guy like him earlier on. It's like he does a lot of great things. I first saw John Ritter in Three's Company. I used to watch Three's Company all the time, but The Comeback Kid. The last thing I'm going to show here is a Grindhouse Experience box set and it's called the Ultimate Dragon Collection 10 film set. Now I got this for only $5, and it has these like weird kung fu kind of like movies that kind of rip off Bruce Lee, but they do it on purpose. But the thing that's really cool, they call it the Bruce exploitation films. There's guys who are named Bruce Lee, but their name is spelled Bruce, and then Lee is spelled L-E instead of L-E-E. And then there's Dragon Lee, and then there's Bruce Lee spelled Bruce, and then Lee is spelled L-I. So it's like, they're kind of like spoofing it, but the martial arts on some of these are really, really good. And I'll show you really quick. It comes with three movies in this box set. So Return of the Dragon pack. That's what they kind of look like there. And there's 10 movies in all these combined. Fist of Fury Legacy pack. Right there. And then here we have Kung Fu Superman. Kung Fu Superman, a Lost Dragon Lee classic of the Muscle Dragon. Yeah, these kind of martial arts films I really like. I like the cheesiness. I like the way when they hit somebody, it's like devastating. It's like, that kind of stuff is great. But yeah, I got this for $5, so I mean it comes with 3 of those. Anyway, guys, that's it. That is what came in my Hamilton book box, and that completes my orders from them. Like I said, they kind of split up the orders. If you haven't seen my first video, definitely check it out. And so yeah, that's it. Maybe down the road I'll order some more from Hamilton Book. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more of these. And this is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.